Back in college, my red flag of being a gamer just so happened to coincide with the meager amount of money I had, and I made an investment. Virtual reality. Or, at least, good enough virtual reality. This is an Oculus Quest 2. Yes, I will be dead naming it since its rebranded version can't even be officially purchased anymore. A very budget headset at the time that, with a simple cable, that's $60 cheaper if you don't buy the official version, allowed for desktop VR. I used my Oculus for probably about 100 hours and had a great time going through Half-Life Alyx, Beat Saber, and a bit too much time in VR chat for what's considered socially acceptable. I got my CVR legs, that's CVR, not CVR, I don't know what that is. Soon enough. Though one of my first experiences was nearly falling over and vomiting trying to climb a ladder, I was soon able to scale towers and move effortlessly through fantasy realms and blade and sorcery. I swear I'm not a psychopath. Time passed and I moved out, keeping it in storage for a few years until I got the urge to revisit the virtual realm recently. I set it up once before, how hard could it be to get back into it? Right out of the box for the first time in a while, it took about 10 straight hours for this thing to even get a charge. Not the best rate, and also interrupted the schedule for when I wanted to make this video, but hey, work with what you've got. After finally getting it turned on, I noticed that one of the wrist straps actually snapped off since they engraved an L into it and it broke right at one of those points. At least I know another L-engraved wrist strap device I can use. This will really help since my other plan for a makeshift wrist strap is a little cumbersome and kind of loud. 2 quick equipment issues sorted, there probably won't be any more. I can focus on the headset itself. Immediately, I found myself right back in the environment I remembered. Some desert mansion or whatever. It looked nice. When I tried to connect it to my computer though, it reinstated some of its Facebook parasite and told me that I needed to sign in again. Alright, no problem. I'll use my Oculus account. I don't remember the password, I guess. That's alright. It lets me sign in through Facebook on a desktop. Oh, my email isn't working. Apparently it's not connected to a Facebook account, even though I made one specifically to send incorrect data. Well, they have a find email button. Let me just... That page isn't available. Okay, well, I can always comb through my emails again. Weird that I haven't gotten an email mentioning Oculus in a while. Oh, I didn't migrate my account to a Meta account, so they deleted it in the things I purchased. And now, since my headset is stuck on an old operating system and still thinks it's an Oculus, it's getting stuck in feedback loops trying to reach servers that don't exist anymore and effectively breaking the system. Fun. Well, at the very least, I can still connect to an app on my desktop and update the headset. At least then I can make it work good and new. Just need to pair it to... I have to factory reset the device. Fine. Push the video back another day. Not like this was supposed to be a backup video because something else I had planned didn't pan out in time. I make a new Facebook account. I make a Meta account to coincide with it. The Tetris effect I purchased is gone forever. Sorry Tetris, we puyo now, I guess. Finally, the device is reset, and I boot it up, ready to make a new account. Only to get literally flashbanged. Who the hell decided that setting up the device should put you in a white void before you can change brightness settings? This is not a joke. I ended up using my sunglasses just to get through setup because my eyes are pretty sensitive. After another few hours, because this video needed to have less time to be completed, the device was ready to be used, and for some reason, my avatar made me look like Peter Griffin if I looked down. Rather than the disembodied hand controllers I had before, now I had to use my metaverse persona, not that one, and see some ugly arms coming off me at all times. Great, fine, whatever, everything is set up, my desert mansion is gone, and I'm in another gray void. But I can finally connect to the computer I've been tethered to for like 3 days now. All I have to do, according to the headset, is plug in a USB-C cable. USB-C? But the cable I bought years ago was just USB and it worked fine. It worked fine! Don't you do this to me, Meta. I won't bend to your whims again. I'm a warrior! Turns out I just had to unplug and plug the cable back in and it worked. The field of view is a little low but not unusable. The cable is kind of restrictive and controllers don't track very well if the front-facing headset cameras don't see the controllers themselves. I played for about an hour and got motion sick and had to stop. So anyway, should you buy a Quest 2? Well, the cons are, headaches, motion sickness. It's a headache to set up. You have to deal with Facebook. They can delete your purchases if they so feel like it, and oh, I ran out of room on screen. For the plus side, you can look at big fox girl titties in VR chat if you want. Enough for that guy, I guess. Hey, this is $37.